All right, now in our past two activities, the two number lines we looked at, you might have noticed something about that addition and that subtraction problem that May and Tyler were writing. If you didn't notice, let's take a look in these tables and it might make it a little bit easier to notice. Okay, so we're going to complete each of these tables. You can do it in your head. You can do the math in a calculator. You can do the math however you want, because really what we're looking for is the pattern for now, the pattern of the answers. Okay, so 8 plus -8, for those of you that remember zero pairs, this is a zero pair, so the answer will be 0. And then 8 minus 8 is also going to be 0. 8 plus -5, so these are different signs. So I'm going to subtract 8 minus 5, and I'm going to get 3, keep the sign of the bigger number, positive 3. And then 8 minus 5 is also 3. 8 plus -12, different signs. So I'm going to subtract. My answer is going to be 4. 12 minus 8 is 4. But I'm going to keep the sign of the bigger number, which is -12. So my answer is going to be -4. And then 8 minus 12, you might not know how to do this yet, although you could draw a number line for sure. But you could also just type it in your calculator, 8 minus 12, and you'll get -4. So you're probably noticing something right off the bat here. Take a second, look in this table, see what you notice, and see maybe can you make a rule. All right, and let's do this one other table and see if your rule stands up. Okay, so for this first one, -5 plus 5 is a 0 pair, so it's going to be 0. And then -5 minus -5, or this would be -5, and then you take away -5. Anything minus itself is 0. And then -5 plus 9, positive 9, right? These are different signs, so I'm going to subtract. I'm going to get 4 and keep the sign of the bigger number, so my answer is 4. And then -5 minus -9. Ooh, that one's tough. You might want to type this one into your calculator. We're going to learn the rule in a second. But take a second, see if you can get this one. What you should get is also 4, right? And your pattern might have helped you there too. And then this one, -5 plus 2. Different sign, subtract. 5 minus 2 is 3. Keep the sign of the bigger number, -3. And then what does your pattern tell you? What should the answer to -5 minus -2 be? Should be -3. Because for each addition and subtraction problem, you're getting the same answer. You're getting the same answer for each addition and subtraction problem. Which leads us to our stamp for the lesson, which is our subtraction rules. So when we're subtracting negatives, our goal is to turn it into addition so that we can follow our addition rules. How do you do that? You keep the first number the same, you change subtraction into addition, and then you change the second number to be its opposite, right? And so on this last activity, what did we do? So 8 minus 8 was the same as 8 plus -8. So you keep the first number the same, you change subtraction to addition, and then you, boom, turn the second number into its opposite. Same with 8 minus 5. 8, keep it, plus, change it, -5, change to the opposite. 8 minus 12, 8, keep it, plus, change it, negative, change it, -12. 8 plus -12. So that is how we deal with subtracting negatives. Keep, change, and then follow your addition rule.